Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, welcome. My name is Kendall. Today I'm going to be showing the Yeezy Quantums, and then I'm also going to show the Quantums compared to the QNTM Bariums that did come out as well. So that way I'll show like the differences and the similarities between them. So first off, I want to say thank you to everyone who is subscribed and has been supporting me. It really means a lot and I really am so appreciative. And with that being said, if you guys aren't subscribed already, make sure you hit that subscribe button and let's get into the video. So if you guys watched my QNTM Barium video, then you would know that I purchased it from StockX. I didn't get those when they first released, but I did pick them up for around retail. So I was really happy about that because the prices on the QNTM Barium aren't as high. And at that time, I honestly did not think that I was going to be able to purchase the Quantums for retail. But now I have two pairs, so I can't say that I'm mad because I do like both of them. So I did pick these up on the Confirmed app, which is Adidas' second app. And that is something different. Just lately, Adidas has been dropping some Yeezys on the Confirmed app. So I'm pretty sure they're going to stick with that going forward. So here is the Quantum. And right off the bat, it looks exactly the same to the Barium, but as you can tell, it's definitely the lighter version. And I personally love this colorway. I think that the lighter gray, it just like looks so much nicer with the silver, and it's just a different take on the shoe. So I am really happy with this one as well. So I am really happy because just like looking at the shoe at first glance, it just looks really nice. Starting with the toe box, we have the suede patch right here, and it is a very light color. It's almost like a clay tan, but a very light tan. So I guess that would be considered like a beige. I'm like so bad with colors, I just kind of make them up like as I go. But then also going up to the laces, it's like neoprene material underneath. And the tongue is also around like that neoprene material. And on the sides as well for the ankle support, it does kind of feel like that neoprene material, but it's a little bit more softer around the ankle and the tongue area. And then moving to the side of the shoe, it's definitely very unique. You can see like this mesh material is kind of like woven throughout, but there also is knit material in there as well. So it's kind of like a combination, and the knit material is made up of dark gray and light gray. It's almost like a silverish kind of like tint to it, but there is two different like grays, so it does look very nice. And then also between it is like this white mesh color, and it does kind of look see-through, so it looks like there's a little bit of a pattern behind it. But I feel like it gives off a nice look just because like the inside of the shoe is the black. So it kind of looks like there's like this underlying design behind it. And then moving down to the midsole, it is a translucent midsole because you can see the boost material underneath it. And then moving towards the back, it has like that silver and black kind of like plasticky feel. And then you can tell that it is 3M. It kind of has like this little film over it, but it kind of looks like a silvery film on top. So it is that 3M reflective, which is pretty cool, and it's like a nice touch. And then that also wraps around back into the heel and then onto the other side. And then moving down to the sole of the shoe, you can see that it has that boost material, so like the symbol, and then also it's like that very light gum bottom, and it looks more yellow to begin with than the midsole. The midsole is like more clear and white, and then the bottom is more of that like a yellowy color. So overall, I'm actually really happy with these shoes. I like them a lot, and these do retail for $250, so that is a little bit pricey, and you know, like Yeezys are pretty expensive. They do typically range from like $200 and up to like $300, so it really is just like, it depends on how much you want to spend. But honestly, I think that because it's $250, like there is a lot of stuff that goes into this shoe, and it also is super comfortable because it has like that boost material in there. So like I said in the Barium video, this shoe is definitely a little bit wider and looks a tad bulkier. So if you don't like bulky shoes and like a wider base, then you may not like this. But if you do, I think this is a great shoe. And personally, I used to never like bulky shoes, but now I really do. And I just love this because it's a basketball shoe. It's a little bit wider, and I just feel like it's such a unique shoe in the Yeezy collection. So I'm really happy that I picked this one up. And I did pick this up in my true to size, which is a 6.5 men's. I usually get 350s in a 7, but I did want to go true to size like I did with the Barium, just because it is a wider shoe and I didn't want it to be like too bulky. But I do have to say, my shoe, like the toes at the top, it does come like almost all the way at the top. So I definitely couldn't size down any further, because if I did, my toes would be like poking out. So the true to size for me worked very well. So before I show you guys how they look on feet, I did want to compare them to the Bariums just so you can see the differences. So one of the main differences, like just looking at the two shoes, though Bariums are definitely a darker colorway where the Quantums are more like a brighter one. So as you can see on the toe box, the Bariums have that like black suede and the Quantums have that lighter beige suede. So right away you can see that one is lighter than the other. And then when you look at the side of the shoe, the Barium right off the bat, the color is darker. It's like a brownish olive. And then the Quantums are that silver and gray. And then also I would say like this is one of the biggest differences in the shoe. The Barium on the side has like this gel-like design going across, whereas the original Quantums just have this mesh material like woven throughout. So it's a little bit different because the Bariums have more of like a raised design where it's like poking out of the shoe, and where the mesh material on the Quantums, it's just like woven throughout, so it's not sticking out at all. So I definitely would say like the original Quantums, they do seem to be a little bit more breathable just because of that like knit material. It's kind of like you can see through the shoe. And then when you move down to the midsole is basically the same on both shoes. Obviously you can see a little bit more of the pattern, like the Barium's a little bit darker at the top, but overall the bottom is the same, especially when you're moving down to the silver and the black, and the heel, that is exactly the same. And then now moving down to the sole is basically the same as well. It does have that lighter gum color, and it's basically the same with the boost material as well. And then also when I look on the inside, it does look to be the same. It is like a darker black, and it does say Yeezy, and it has the Adidas sign on the inside, so that is the same as well. So after looking at both of the shoes, I do have to say that the original Quantums are my favorite, and I think there's no surprise there, right? Because like last video I did say that I really like the Quantums better, but I did go with the Bariums because before the prices were a lot lower, whereas the original Quantums were going for like 600 plus. But after they did restock, the prices are pretty much a lot lower now. And it's kind of a little bit weird because I didn't expect it to drop like that much money. But honestly, the prices aren't like terrible, like depending on your sizes. I did check before and some were like in the 200s and like 300s. And then just depending on your size, some are like more or less. But honestly, I don't think it's really that bad. I feel like it's kind of weird. I thought it would be a little bit more money just because to me it seemed like it was a pretty hard shoe to get, like on the Confirmed app and Yeezy Supply. But I think that the Quantums just appeal more because they kind of stand out a little bit better just because it's like the lighter gray, and I feel like it matches more like in my wardrobe. But obviously in other wardrobes it would match as well. It just really depends on what look you're going for. But I do think that both of them are pretty nice, and I definitely think that either one is a good choice, but I do have to say that I do like the Quantums a lot better. So I'll show you guys how they look on feet now.
That's why I stay prayed up daily, drive me crazy, I can't stay away. Sweet like candy, cocoa, mango, cherry. Dream it, real life, I might stay away. Just don't be sleeping on me, sleeping on me. All I ever wanted was a brown skin girlfriend. Real class, gotta keep a happy rat's tea in the
So that's it for this video. Let me know in the comments below which Quantum you're liking better, and if you guys hit on this last restock. And I'm also going to be filming a highly requested video for my sneaker collection. I'm going to be filming soon, so hopefully I'll have it up in like the next couple of weeks, so definitely be on the lookout for that. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.